What is going on, guys? It is Jib, and yesterday I had some crazy ass shit happen to me, so I thought I'd make it a storytime video. I hope you guys enjoy. So what happened is I go in for a doctor's appointment. I get checked in and everything and go sit down in the waiting room, and with me are two girls and a guy. And we're all just waiting there. It's been a good while, and then through the door comes this very lanky, weird looking dude. And he comes and sits down, but he's very chit-chatty. He's trying to talk to basically everyone in that waiting room. So at this point, he's kind of making small talk and also just mumbling to himself. I was just ignoring it. And then all of a sudden, he was like, "Is there a no smoking sign in here?" And like everyone ignored him because we're like, okay, this guy's creepy. I don't need to deal with this shit today. And then he looks around a little bit more and he says, "Oh, I guess there's not. Time to go pack up a bowl." And I'm thinking to myself, did that motherfucker just say that at a doctor's office? But apparently, the dude wasn't fucking kidding because he pulled out a big bag of weed. He took it out and started parading it and showing it off like it was a fucking amazing thing that he had there. And I guess he kind of got bored with that because he put it right back and it was like, where the hell is the vending machine? So he walks out the door, and as soon as he leaves, we all look at each other and we're like, what the fuck just happened? At this point, I'm like, well, this guy must have something wrong with him. But he comes back after 10 to 15 minutes and he had a couple things of Doritos and he had a Coca-Cola. That doesn't really matter, but I thought I'd let you know. After he was done eating, he then got very worried about plugging his phone in. It was immediately his priority. He was like going all around the waiting room looking for an outlet, and he was going back and forth and back and forth. And then he started going towards the corner. And a good chunk went by and he was still in that damn corner. Like there was no outlet, he was just staying there. And this creeped me the fuck out. I could not understand why this was happening. Then all of a sudden one of the girls says, "Wow, it's hot in here." And I had a feeling that she regretted that comment because that guy instantly came out of that corner and was like, "So take off all your clothes." She looked at that man and she was so fucking triggered. Like to the maximum, like this. And the girl said, "I would rather keep them on, thank you very much." Like she was so offended over what this man said. I kind of thought it was funny. Oh, but it got worse. The dude said, "I got a couple dollar bills in my pocket that says otherwise." And with that phrase, I'm pretty sure he unlocked the holy grail of fucking triggered. And then she just started to bitch him the fuck out. But whatever she said, he would say the same thing back and it would egg her on. She was like triggered to the max. She was triggered so badly that she had to reschedule her appointment and she just fucking left. So now there's me, the other dude, and the nut job in the room. I'm just trying to keep to myself at this point because I don't want to involve myself. Dude seemed like he's killed a couple people before in his life, so I was like, I'm gonna steer clear of this. So I stepped outside of the office that we were waiting in for a little bit just to like be away from him, but I'm really glad that I came back in the time I went in. Because now at this point, he's kind of mumbling to himself, but he's complaining about having a cigarette. He's like, "Man, I need to smoke. I'll just crack a window in here. I just need to smoke." And after a couple of minutes of him mumbling to himself and doing that, he ended up going outside. And what I mean by outside is outside of that office, like where I was 3 minutes prior. So he's been gone for probably 3 to 4 minutes. And then all of a sudden I hear the loudest fucking bang. All the doctors come out of their rooms and go straight outside to see what was up. So I was like, oh, whatever. He probably has some issues. Everything's gonna be alright. But then I fucking heard glass smashing. I guess what happened is he started knocking over things like basically when he got out there. And then when they came to see what was up, the doctors, he got even more mad and he smashed a fucking glass case. At this point, everybody is freaking out. The receptionists are freaking out. The people who are waiting, well, it's just me and the guy now. The guy was freaking out and like everybody was just panicking. So I look over at one of the receptionists and I was like, "Hey, we gonna be alright?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, the door's locked now." But it wasn't alright. The dude was trying to get back in the door, so the receptionists were holding the door back even though it was locked. These guys were freaking out. It was totally not okay. The people outside dealing with him are trying to escort him out of the building. The police are being called. It was a crazy ass ordeal. And then the other guy in the waiting room starts calling his girlfriend or something. And he was like, hey, yeah, someone broke some glass. It wasn't me this time. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what area of this doctor's am I in? Like, I don't feel like I belong here. So probably 30 minutes after that, everything clears up. I finally get to see my doctor. I've been in that waiting room for 2.5 to 3 hours at that point. And after the appointment, I went right to work. And everything at work was generally normal until an hour or two later. A customer opens the door to the kitchen, which you're not supposed to do in the first place. But he was like, hey, shorty, referring to my mom. I look over, and it was that fucking guy. And I was like, dude, I'm pretty sure that you got arrested. What the fuck are you doing here? It scared the shit out of me. Is it like, was it coincidence? Or did he like follow me to the restaurant and then waited and then just popped in? I don't fucking know. It's scaring the shit out of me. But luckily he just ended up leaving, and that was the last I saw him. But my god, what a scary and crazy experience that was. Well, I just want to say thank you guys so much for checking out this video, for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, leave a like. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. All my social medias are in the link below. Thanks so much, and peace out. Oh yeah, and one more thing actually. If you guys like story times, let me know. Comment down in the description below. Tell me if you like more story times or what you want to see on my channel anyways. But anyways, thank you so much. I'm out.
Tunnel vision on a guap stack, malt liquor perspirating through the brown sack. Big talk looking thinner when it's